Thank you for everybody who's tuning in to episode 4 of Paging Dr. Bob. I'm Dr. Bob of Wicked Gaming, and Paging Dr. Bob is my way of, letting people in the community send topics our way. And when I say our way, I mean like it's usually just from my perspective. So the process is people in the community send me articles, tweets, short videos, stuff like that for topics that they would like to hear me discuss. You know, could be video game related, could not, doesn't have to be video game related, could be anything. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to this every week. Granted, some weeks I can't, i.e. last week. I was way too fucking busy. So this week we get a longer one and I'm just going to jump right into it. But if you would like to participate in Paging Dr. Bob, join the Discord. That's ! Discord in chat for anyone who tunes in later. Drop a link to whatever you want me to take a look at on stream in the Paging Dr. Bob channel. I have to crack my back so bad. Oh my God. Ugh. And then, we'll talk from there. What's up, Brad? So, I gotta go pretty fucking deep on these. Give me one sec. I have everything pulled up already, but I can't remember who sent me them. So, Reg sent me this. Dude, right? I've been doing pretty good keeping up with this thing, too. When I was in grad school, I had it all the way down to, like, here. Yeah. But I can't really fuck around with that anymore. Anyway, first topic. Longtime Sonic the Hedgehog voice actor stepping away from the role. Sega provided Game Informer with a comment on the departure of Roger Craig Smith. How old is he? Because if he's over, like, 60, who the fuck cares? Like, let the guy retire. Leave him alone. He's far from the first voice actor to assume the role of Sonic, but he very well might be the most iconic. Ben Schwartz recently assumed the role in the live-action theatrical film. This was going to be the first thing that I mentioned. Like, if this guy leaves, this opens it up for Ben Schwartz to do whatever the fuck he wants. And I think he should probably be Sonic going forward. Well, 10 years was an amazing run. Onward to new zones. Much love to the fans who've been so kind. It's been an honor. The announcement comes during a year that is theorized to be a big one for the Sonic the Hedgehog series. 2021 serves as the 30th anniversary for the flagship franchise. Sonic Adventure 2 hit Dreamcast. While we still don't know what, if anything, Sega and Sonic team have planned for Sonic's 30th anniversary, having a fan favorite step away from the lead role is likely not what most people had in mind in a way to kick things off. Oh, hey, this is our buddy Brian Shea. Shout out Brian Shea from Game Informer. Friend of the program, friend in real life. Alright, let's do an analysis on him. Brian has written about video games for over a decade across multiple publications. When he's not writing or gaming, he's usually listening to music, watching UFC, or hopelessly rooting for the Baltimore DC sports teams. Yeah, that's a mistake. You don't want to root for them. But yeah, shout out Brian Shea. Great content creator, too. Netflix announced a new Sonic show around the same time. I wonder if he's not going to be in it. I'm telling you right now, if anything, it's going to be Ben Schwartz. You know what they probably did? There was probably some form of contract in place between this dude, Roger Craig Smith, and Sega, in which he wasn't included in like theatrical release talks. So he wasn't going to be the voice for Sonic. Like, this is like the nihilistic part of me saying, like, maybe he wasn't allowed to do the theatrical voice for him, so now he's parting ways because of that. Potentially. Granted, I think Ben Schwartz is incredibly talented, and he should probably be doing it anyway. Roger Craig Smith age. He's 45? I think Ben Schwartz is gonna pick up this. This is me speculating. I think it's gonna be Ben Schwartz going forward. That's pretty much it. Okay. I think I can watch this, but I have to watch it without audio. So hold on. Let me cut the desktop audio. Holy fuck, that's loud. Hey! What's up, Coach Bombay? Yeah, okay. Who sent me that? Brylan sent me that. I'll be honest, it doesn't look very good. Nothing will ever touch the heights that the original Mighty Ducks movies did. And I understand why they're creating more of them, because we're in the era, the generation of nostalgia, that nostalgia sells everything. But that didn't look very good. Were comments disabled? Is that what happened? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. It didn't look very good to me. Could be wrong. Could just be very poorly cut together. Oh well. Reg sent this one as well. Balan Wonderland is a game that was so hyped up as Square Enix's answer to the demand for a new Nights into Dreams game look-alike. It looks like hot garbage with their new demo. CGI cutscenes did look pretty good. I agree, actually. I looked through it already. And this was the designer's one-shot. Did this already come out? No way. Oh, the demo. So, I don't know who this guy is. Don't really care. How in the world did they think this was okay to release the demo in this state? If their goal was to scare everyone away from buying the finished product, then they completely succeeded. I don't know what it is, but if it's a 3D platformer, visually, this ain't it. Granted, they could just say, hey, it's a demo. It's like a pre-alpha demo for early supporters on Kickstarter or some shit like that. But like, this is like PlayStation 1 This is like PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2 graphics. I think this looks okay. Due to the art style. Let's see what else. These are the CG cutscenes. Literally looks like a bad Wii game. It actually kind of does. Dude, you can't, as a publisher or a developer, you can't go from this to this. Like, I don't know. Like, this looks really good. Especially if this is like a Switch game or something, which it kind of looks like it's designed to be. I don't know. The CGI, if this is from CGI cutscenes, they look great. They wasted their entire budget on CG cutscenes. I mean, that's possible. This could also just be like early alpha build shit. I don't know. If you're like a backer on Kickstarter or something... What's up, Fiona? If you're like a backer on Kickstarter or something, I would probably be upset. But otherwise, if you're someone who's looking to potentially just buy it at release, be hesitant, I guess. Wait for more conclusive in-game shit. Why is My Cousin Vinny trending for politics? It's My Cousin Vinny level mismatch of opening statements. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Reg sent this one too. Protesters disrupt Dodger Stadium vaccination. I saw this, and this aggravates me a lot. Motorists in line at one of the country's largest vaccination sites were briefly halted on Saturday as demonstrators descended on Dodger Stadium. They closed the entrance. So David Ortiz, spokesman for the department. About 50 protesters were present at the entrance. Wait. Okay, so it's not that big of a deal. It just got quote-unquote halted by 50 fucking shitheads. Okay, this is just stupid. The vaccination site opened at January 15th. Those eager to get vaccinated have been met with a wide range of wait times. Yeah, obviously. There's a low vaccine count, high demand. It's just what happens. The site highlighting some of the logistical hurdles of vaccinating people in one of America's largest cities. Yeah, absolutely. %83 of the doses the city has received have been administered. This is a good statistic, at least. Look, you're free to believe whatever you want. Honestly, you can believe that vaccines are more harmful than helpful. I would just like to point you in the direction of history, of medical history, and to see how far we've come generationally with, the average human survival going from, 30 years old, a couple hundred years ago, to now well into their 80s. And why do you think that's the case? There's a couple of reasons, and vaccines are one of them. I don't know. I'll never understand the anti-vaxxer mentality of like, oh, we're so against the system, we need to go shove it in everybody else's face. Why? Like, believe what you want to believe in your own time. And I think everybody should have that mentality. It doesn't matter what you believe. I don't give a fuck what you believe until you're in my face trying to preach it to me. That's the thing. Like, I don't give a fuck I don't care what you're celebrating, what you're denouncing. I don't fucking care. It's your opinion. You can have your opinion. But when you put it in my face to deal with, it gets annoying. Or two, when you start affecting other people who are trying to, get through this fucking pandemic like everybody else and get vaccinated, like myself, who I'm in the process of being vaccinated. Like, that's the problem. When they're trying to alter other people's life decisions. Grow up. It's that simple. Grow up. Do whatever the fuck you want to practice it on your own time. Not on everybody else's fucking time. And not on fucking the fire department of LA, the police and fire departments of LA, not on their fucking time. Not on the frontline workers and the people who have to administer these vaccination shots. Don't waste their fucking time. Okay? If you want to believe in what you want to believe, be my guest. But don't fucking waste everybody else's time, and don't fucking ruin these great opportunities for people to move past this fucking global pandemic that we all have to deal with because you can't agree with it. You don't have to agree with shit. That we live in the United States of America. We don't have to agree with one another. We can agree to disagree all we want. But when you start coming to me saying like, oh, you can't get vaccinated because I don't believe in it, because Bill Gates is vaccinating people in third world countries so he can control them with microchips. Bro, go away. Get the fuck out of my face. It's that simple. If I was in line for this shit and I got stopped, if they blocked my fucking car when I was going to get vaccinated, I would have got out and fought every fucking person there. And I'm not saying that you should go do that. I'm saying, me personally, my belief is that if you're going to fucking waste my time, I'm going to waste your time. And Q knows that for sure, because whenever I get a fucking spam call and I'm streaming, I'll fucking sit here and I'll waste their time. It's fucking ridiculous. Fiona, especially when they're trying to alter other people's decisions with no evidence. That's fine. It doesn't even, the evidence part, I don't care. Because I get it. There's fucking crazy people in this world. What's up, Nora? With a 6-month resub. Like, I understand that there are people in this world that just, they need to be against. You know what I'm saying? They need to go against the grain of everything there is going on in the world. Centuries of fucking vaccinations proving the efficacy of them, I get it. I understand why people need to be fucking quote-unquote cautious and against them and anti-vax and live off of essential oils and don't vaccinate their kids who are going to get fucking polio. Like, why do you think these diseases come back? Nora with a raid. What's up, dude? Oh, you were streaming Sims earlier, weren't you? I was working. I couldn't watch. But thanks for joining in. I'm in the middle of an anti-vax rant for episode 4 of Paging Dr. Bob. Dude, it's so annoying. Like, I work in healthcare. Like, I have to sit here and I have so many conspiracy theory friends that I grew up with. Am I anti-vax? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I understand why. I get why people are anti-vax. I understand it. But I also understand that there are just fucking crazy people in this world. Proctologist. I also understand that there are fucking assholes in this world that need to project their beliefs onto other people. I don't fucking care. I don't care what you believe in. I'm sorry. Do whatever the fuck you want on your own time. Leave me out of it. So if you're going to stand in front of me saying I can't get vaccinated because you don't believe in it, go fuck yourself. It's that simple. There's the whole falsified study about the flu vaccine and autism. Dude, it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't care. I'm not worried about statistics. Because I don't give a fuck. I have to do these things anyway. I have to get vaccinated. I work in healthcare. I don't have a choice. But like, I don't know. The crazy lengths that people go through to justify their wild beliefs and then have to force that upon other people. It's too much. Genuinely, it's too much. It is. It's very offensive to autistic people. Saying that the only reason why you are this way is because of a fucking flu vaccine. Dude, shut the fuck up. It's so ridiculous. It's so fucking ridiculous. It's offensive to everybody. But the problem is these fucking sociopaths don't, they don't register like that. We need to stop those things. You know, we need to stop. Here is the limit. We need to stop before we hit that limit. It's always, let's see how much further we can go. I thought I just saw a spider web. Gross. I don't know, dude. I understand it to the extent that people always need to go against the grain on things. Perfectly okay. Just don't fucking push your beliefs on me because I don't fucking care. It's that simple. I don't give a fuck. But I have so many fucking, let me pause this because I have so many fucking conspiracy theory friends that because like I'm the one of the more educated people in my friend group from where I grew up. And there's nothing to like, I'm not saying anything negative about any of the people I grew up with that like didn't go to college or, only went to college for X amount of years, because most of them are working in like very lucrative trades right now that I went to school for I went to post high school for fucking 6 years, and they're making just as much, if not more than I am. And they didn't have to worry about fucking student loans and shit. But what I'm saying is, some of them are more susceptible to falling prone to these conspiracy theories. And I also have plenty of fucking educated friends who think that their brain function is so much higher above everybody else that they can understand conspiracy theories better. Oh, yeah, I totally see where this is coming from. All of these things are true. The only way to outdumb a conspiracy theorist is to make up something significantly more fucking ridiculous. It's that simple. A friend of mine, I've told plenty of people this story, actually. I don't know if I've ever told it on stream, but a friend of mine used to have this theory that the moon landing was faked. He used to tell us all the time. He was like, dude, come on, man. You're going to tell me that they actually, what was it, in the fucking 60s, that they actually had the technology to get astronauts on the moon in the 60s? And I'm like, bro, let me explain something to you. Of course the moon landing was faked. Everybody knows the moon landing was faked. But the reason why it's faked was not because of false technology. It's because the moon doesn't exist. The moon doesn't exist. You look up in the sky and you see that fucking glowing white hemicircle, potentially full circle sometimes. That's not real. That's just a big cardboard cutout that they stuck on top of the fucking globe that we live in. We basically live in a snow globe. And that's the only way you get these people to shut the fuck up. You just have to be fucking crazier than they are. And they'll shut the fuck up. The moon landing was faked. Yeah, of course it was faked. The moon doesn't exist. Shut up. Next question. Next conspiracy. Give me something else. Rattle it off for me. Oh, man. I don't know. Cryptid shit. I love cryptid shit, though. Conspiracy theories, no. Cryptids, yes. Conspiracy theories, big thumbs down. Cryptids, big thumbs up. The Earth isn't... Okay, again, the Earth is not flat, right? It's not technically flat. It's curved a little bit. That's why you see sunsets, because it's curved a little bit. But it's not a full globe. You can't walk around it. There's an edge to it. All right, let me get rid of this. Bigfoot discuss. I think there is absolutely a possibility that Bigfoot and other cryptids exist. I think there's so much unexplored nature on this planet. What's up, bub? I think there's so much unexplored land and nature on this planet that there's no way to 100% say this doesn't exist. There's no fucking way. We know less about the fucking Mariana Trench than we do about outer space right now. And that's on this planet. So, I think Bigfoot could potentially exist. I think aliens for sure exist. I think other cryptids exist. Who the fuck knows? I think Godzilla is slumbering somewhere underground. And at the next fucking at the next hint of nuclear war, Godzilla's going to wake up. Look at what we did to our fucking planet. Look at what we're doing. Godzilla's reclaiming it now. For the monsters. Not for us. It's not for us anymore. What the fuck am I talking about? What's the next one? The alligator from Lake Placid? Real thing. Loch Ness? Loch Ness, I think, is not as real. And I think that's because there's a lot of science that went into it. They dredged Loch Ness maybe 6 or 7 times. And they never found anything. They didn't even find bones. Dude, Mothra's coming. I'm telling you, bub. I'm telling you. Betty White was in Lake Placid. What's the next one? Oh, Nintendo's been running on... I could do a cryptid show every fucking week. I'm not spreading lies. I've never met Nessie. That's all. Bro, I don't want to think about bugs right now. We had a couple of fans from fucking New Zealand reach out to us on Twitter. And every time I just think of New Zealand and Australia, all I think about is fucking giant spiders the size of my fucking palm. It makes me want to throw up. Yeah, anyway. Maybe I'll do a fucking cryptid show at some point. Have guests on and stuff. Actually, I knew someone. I used to follow somebody on Twitter who had a cryptid show. I can't remember what her fucking name was. Hold on. I can't find her anymore. Never mind. Oh well. She doesn't exist either. Not real. Reg sent me this. The Nintendo Online iOS is from 20 fucking years ago. And let me tell you, I'm not surprised. Nintendo is replacing its multiplayer server system that's almost 2 decades old. No shit. There's further clarification. NEX is about 20 years old. Though Nintendo itself has been using it for about 10 years. Oh my god. Ubisoft bought them out in 2010. Nintendo licensed it and renamed it. Holy shit. I mean, this makes so much sense. Action shooter hentai vs. Evil coming to Switch? I'm sold. I can't open this, though. I can't open that article. We're hearing reports of Nintendo shifting from NEX to a different system. Monster Hunter Rise is apparently the first very title to make this. That's not grammatically correct. Monster Hunter Rise is apparently the very first. Okay. Who wrote this? It doesn't even say. Any Brian. Okay. Well, maybe I'll DM him later and tell him I'll edit for him. It's in the preview phase. First of all, I don't know how any other Monster Hunter game ran on anything that fucking old from 20 years ago. Because Monster Hunter used to chug on my PC from time to time. It's at least 18 years old by now. You might be surprised to hear that Splatoon 2 has an unused function to check to see if it's running on Windows 98. Oh, shit. A seamless transition from Windows 98 to something more modern. Okay, first of all, it's never going to be seamless. Secondly, it's about fucking time that Nintendo is starting to take their online services more seriously. I honestly think it's due to... this is my theory, right? Global pandemic hits. Animal Crossing New Horizons is essentially like the game that saved everybody during the beginning of the pandemic. They got flooded with online server usage, and it couldn't keep up. Also, they got criticized. They've been getting criticized for so fucking long with their online platform anyway. But because it was so popular, they got so much criticism, and now they realize that they have to fucking do something. So, I mean, I'm not surprised. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's a reply. Nintendo, we have further clarification in this post now been updated. The server tech is 20 years old, while Nintendo is actively using it for about 10. Jesus Christ. Windows 9, yeah, I know. It's fucking insane. Log Dog Silver sent the Lady Domesticuse shit. We were talked about that on the podcast last week. Goes 9'6" drooling emote. Oh fuck. Bryland also brought up Mass Effect. We talked about that last week. Reg, you brought up the Netflix cancellation of the Zelda live action. Netflix canceled both the live action Zelda and unannounced claymation Star Fox show because someone at Netflix spilled the beans. Did they say for sure that's the reason why? Or was this just speculation? A stop motion show for Star Fox? That would be fucking really cool, actually. Netflix leaked, suggesting that Netflix leaked the information purposefully, scaring Nintendo, who canceled both projects. Okay. So, according to this article, can we, chill with the fucking ads? Holy fuck. So, according to this article, Netflix was the one that released the information, but Nintendo backed out because of it. Ugh. Dude, Nintendo operates in such a weird fucking manner. I don't know, dude. Whatever. It was probably going to be fucking ass anyway, if we're being honest. Come on. Keep it a fucking band with me right now. Live action Netflix was going to suck. Claymation Star Fox, though, that sounds fucking sick. Brylan sent this one. Idris Elba and Sabrina Elba for dark fantasy anime series. Again, I don't watch anime. I'm not a fucking weeb. What's Crunchyroll? Oh, Reg, 100%. 100%. If it was any other company, they wouldn't exist anymore. So what's Crunchyroll and what's anime? I don't know. Idris Elba and Sabrina are set to executive produce their first anime title in the new animated fantasy series for Crunchyroll. I don't know what those are. The global anime streaming service that is in the process of being sold to Sony's Funimation Group. Developed Dante. Pinkta, in addition to the deal with the Albas, Crunchyroll. $1.2 billion. Holy shit. Dante is an Afro-futuristic sci-fi series set in a city where the rise of biotech has created an ever-widening gap between the haves and have-nots. According to Crunchyroll, two rising stars from each side of this divide are pitted against each other in a story that will ultimately explore equality and kinship within a corrupt society. Sounds interesting. Wish it was live action, though, since I don't watch anime. In a statement, the Elba said, "We're really excited to announce a deal. The story of Dante is our first collab as producers together and is one that is close to our hearts." That's cool. This is always... Hearing shit like that is really cool. A husband and wife coming together and saying, hey, this is our first actual project, and it's really cool that Crunchyroll is, signing us on for this. That's pretty fucking cool. Granted, if it wasn't Idris Elba and his wife, might be a little more difficult. Probably a little bit easier because Idris Elba is so fucking handsome. Like, God, look at that fucking face. Jeez. Look at how white his teeth are. And how symmetrical his face is. His wife's very beautiful too, but fuck, man, he is handsome. Younger generations have experienced superhero fatigue and are looking for new stories like Dante. I kind of disagree. I get that there is superhero fatigue and it does exist, but I think it exists in the quote unquote cinematic universes. I think movies, there's definitely superhero fatigue. I think video games, there's definitely remake, remaster, nostalgia fatigue. I think when it comes to anime, which I don't watch, my friend tells me about it all the time. What my friend tells me about anime is he's not fatigued by superheroes. He is a big fan of superhero punchy kicky anime. He is, my friend. So he's into those types of things, and he's not fatigued by it. So I think I'm gonna have to disagree on my friend's behalf. Idris, I apologize. Yeah, he likes punchy kicky. Let me put this back on. Okay. I mean, I think it's an interesting concept for an anime. But I disagree on this. My friend disagrees. I disagree on behalf of my friend who watches anime for the sentiment that there's superhero fatigue. I agree there's superhero fatigue in movies. There's probably also superhero fatigue in video games. But I disagree on my friend's behalf. Anime. Reg sent this. Is this the Stadia shit? I think it is, actually. Oh, not Google Stadia. It's I mean, it might as well. It might as well be, honestly. If we're being fair, you could swap out Amazon with fucking Google. I think it works perfectly fine. Amazon can make just about anything except a good video game. Yeah, we know. He's never made a video game when he helped start Amazon Game Studios. Yeah. Yeah. Again, same could be said for Google. Literally, the same could be said. 8 years later, he's released 2 duds, withdrew both from stores after a torrent of negative reactions and canceled many more. Yeah, no shit. It tried to make games the Amazon way instead of simply making games people would want to play. Yeah, that's what people don't understand. This is what publishers and developers don't understand. Well, publishers mostly. Developers get it because they're fucking gamers themselves. But publishers don't fucking understand that you need to make video games for gamers, not video games for you. Nobody fucking cares about the Amazon game that Amazon wanted to make. Gamers want to play the Amazon game that they made for gamers. It's that simple. But it's a mindset that these fucking trillion-dollar companies can't comprehend. They just don't get it. He's an Amazon lifer. Cool. Fuck yeah, man. Amazon lifer. Came up with the book section of the website. He endeared himself to Jeff Bezos. Cool, man. Is a manager there? Who fucking cares? Established development studios push the company to spend nearly $1 billion for the live video gaming streaming website Twitch. That was a smart move. Smart fucking move. Franzini recruited some of the top names in development for EverQuest and Portal. Okay. Also, smart move. Then, according to numerous current and former employees, he ignored much of their advice. He frequently told staff that every Amazon game needed to be a $1 billion franchise and then understaffed the projects. Okay. You're an idiot. Go do something else. Go make $1 billion doing something else at Amazon. Why do you need to dip your toes into fucking video games? This is what I fucking hate right now. That every single fucking platform, every single media outlet, every single website needs to dip their fucking toes into video games when they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Okay? Why? I get why they want to make video games, because it's a potentially lucrative endeavor. But why do you have to do it? I'll never understand. Like, you're already a $1 trillion company. What the fuck do you care? Add a rule to not make video games for stockholders? Yeah, I mean, that's never going to fucking happen. Look at all the fucking franchises that get released every single year on rotation. Instead of using industry standard development tools, Frazzini, ugh. What a fucking mockery to my Italian people too. He wanted Amazon to build its own, which might have saved the company money if the software worked properly. Yeah, no shit. Oh my god, man. Why do you think people pay for the Unreal Engine from Epic? Because it's not fucking easy to create your own engine. It's not fucking easy. Like, look at what happened with BioWare. All of those fucking games, because they couldn't just use Unreal Engine. It's like none of these people learn from fucking gaming history. That's the problem. You have a fucking moron like this guy who doesn't know anything about video games. All you have to do is just look at what happens with other fucking companies who try to do their own thing. Why do so many fucking games work off just Unity? Because it's been around for so fucking long. Stories based on interviews for more than 30. Amazon is spending nearly $500 million a year operating a video game division. The amount doesn't include Twitch. The results offer lessons to Apple, Facebook, and Google, whose efforts so far have been similarly ineffective. Yeah, no shit, dude. Oh my god. Successful video games are a combination of art, entertainment, tech, and very large budgets. Big tech companies only really figured out the last two. 100%. 100%. Dude, if you're going to have that many, if you're going to sign all of these like incredibly creative people to your team to try to make this fucking money, to try to make these fucking games to then make that fucking money, you got to listen to them. They're the fucking professionals. I don't know. It's essentially like, it's like you broke your arm and you went to a surgeon and the surgeon said, hey, or it's like you got stabbed and you go to the emergency room and the physician comes in and says, hey, this is our surgeon. We're going to go in. We're going to fix everything. We're going to stitch you back up. And then you say, you know what? You know what, doc? I don't think so. I think what we need to do instead of stitches is I brought my own Gorilla Glue. I'm just going to pour it into the hole and we're going to, you get on this side, I'll push on this side, and we'll just wait until that glue hardens, okay? We'll do that instead. What the fuck is the point? Like, why do you pay these people? Who wrote this? I wouldn't be... It was Jason Schreier. Jason Schreier and Priya Anand. Many obviously, what the fuck do you expect? Many of the game developers who joined Amazon found themselves repelled by the corporate culture. Yeah. Yeah, this is what happens in a $1 trillion machine that you have to work for. Company driven by data, expected to write 6-page documents to get major decisions approved. In-game development, on the other hand, a phrase often uttered around the office is finding the fun. It refers to altering and polishing small aspects of the game to figure out what makes the experience enjoyable. The results are measured only in emotion, which is why many developers say it's critical for the people in charge to have experience making games. Yeah, you can't quantify enjoyment. You can't quantify enjoyment. Jason Schreier he is a former Kotaku writer who left. He joined Bloomberg / the New York Post. I don't fucking remember. But, I mean, he's infamous for getting, like, the inside scoop from a lot of these giant companies. I used to disagree with a lot of his shitty takes. But I think more recently I think he's a very talented writer. 100%. But I also think he has some pretty shitty takes. I think he throws a lot of people under the bus for far too often. I think the whole quote-unquote crunch thing is fucking ridiculous. And he sensationalizes that. He was one of the first people to sensationalize that. And he does it very frequently. And I think it's old at this point. But he does have some very, very good articles. And he's very informed. 14 leadership principles, the customer obsession, and frugality. They offer a scale by which a member of the team is measured. If you don't come in line with what they approach, you'll struggle at Amazon. You spent more than a decade in Amazon's finance department. If someone is a guru in video games and they go to Amazon, would they be successful? Probably not. Yeah, no fucking chance. I don't give a fuck about what Bezos cares about. I don't care. This is a long article, bro. Let's just leave it at Amazon should stay away from video games. Apple should stay away from video games. What else? Google. Stadia is already dead, so what the fuck does it matter? Brylan sent this. All he said was this was awesome. Stream update. Bojangles sent me an Xbox Series X, and now I use the box that came in to imprison Amiibo that lost Super Smash Bros. AI battles for 30 days. Let's see.
This big guy. All right. It's green. You can't tell because there's a green screen. My goodness. Bojangles. What could this be? Oh, look at that. This is a wooden box. This is a giant wooden box. It is bow time. As you can tell, it's a big bow box. My goodness. It appears to be a fried chicken controller.
Ew.
As you can see, delicious fried chicken. Look at that. It's chicken. Folks. It's in a wooden thing. Oh my goodness. This is a full-blown Bojangles Xbox Series X. Look at this.
This is so dumb.
This is heavy wood. I gotta figure out what to do with this giant heavy wood box. And here we go. Welcome to Smashy Bed. The bow box is right here. The loser will be going inside. Excellent. For 30 days. My God. Folks, I take no pleasure in this.
Sorry, little Mac. It's a lot of Mountain Dew. Holy shit. Okay. That was kind of cool, actually. How long is this? All right, dude. Enough with the fucking ads. I've never had Bojangles. Okay, I don't know. Why does that look like sperm? You gonna tell me that doesn't look like sperm? I don't know. I'll deafen again. I'll deafen the desktop again. I don't know if I technically can watch this. Granted, I'm fucking hyped for this game. I know, but like, there's so many fucking copyright shit nowadays. You know what that looks like? That looks like the Neo 2 mechanic where after you beat a boss, you could use its soul fusion to, as like an extra attack. That's what that looks like. Dude, this game looks so... It literally just keeps looking better. Everything they release. Every fucking new thing that they release looks better and better for this fucking game. Holy shit. Hey, man, I'm all in. I was all in on the first fucking trailer. Which was like pre-alpha shit. This, I don't know what... It's probably still pre-alpha. But man, I'm so glad that they just keep fucking drip feeding just a little bit at a time. Because it keeps us hyped. This is going to be so fucking cool, I think. What's the last one? I didn't want to talk about the British gentleman. It seems like it's in poor taste. The CD Projekt Red shit. Let's see. From Reg. Important update. Yes. Oh boy. I remember seeing this. Yesterday we became victim of a targeted cyber attack due to... Welcome to Cyberpunk. You got cyber attacked. Due to which some of the internal systems have been compromised. An unidentified actor gained unauthorized access to the internal network, collected certain data belonging to CD Projekt Red Capital Group. Good. I guess, and left a ransom note that the content of which will release public. Although some devices in our network have been encrypted, our backups remain intact. We have already secured our IT infrastructure and begun restoring the data. We will not give in to the demands or negotiate. We are taking necessary steps to mitigate the consequences. We're still investigating the incident. However, at this time, we can confirm that to our best knowledge, the compromised systems did not contain any personal data of our players or users of our service. We've already approached the relevant authorities. Okay, so it's not that bad. Hello, Hello, CD Projekt Red. CD Projekt, you have been epically pwned. We have dumped full copies of your source codes from the Burf Force server of Cyberpunk 2077, Witcher 3, Gwent, and the unreleased version of... Oh, the unreleased version of Witcher 3. Okay. We've also dumped all of your documents relating to accounting, administration. We've encrypted all of your servers, but we understand that you can most likely recover from backups. Yeah, obviously. This is definitely a 2000s era hacker. This guy's probably my age, honestly. If we will not come to an agreement, then your source codes will be sold or leaked online, and the documents will be sent to your contacts in gaming journalism. Your public image will go down the shitter. It's already down the shitter. What the fuck does it matter? Honestly, I understand why they're not negotiating. Who fucking cares at this point? They already fucking ruined their own image. Investors will lose trust. They already have. Stock will dive. It already has. You're 48 hours. This is dumb. This is dumb. This person subscribed to 2,600 magazines. Dude, I don't know. I think it's funny. I think it's funny what he did. I think it's stupid how, oh my God, my back hurts. Like, obviously, whatever files you encrypt, they can back it up. It doesn't fucking matter. It's never going to change anything. And if you didn't secure personal data from consumers, they don't ever have to fucking deal with you. So, this is fucking dumb. This guy, whoever did this is fucking dumb. Some dumb fucking 30-year-old sitting in their basement. They got nothing better to do. It's funny, though. It would have been just a funny troll. But they wanted to take it too far. Okay. Anyway, I think that's all for, how long have we been going? A little over an hour. That is all for Paging Dr. Bob episode 4. I am Dr. Bob of Wicked Geek Gaming. Thank you for everybody who tunes in. Thank you for everybody who contributes, truly. I apologize for not being able to get to it last week. I was way too fucking busy. I'm also super busy this fucking week too, but I want to get some videos together. Once I get this out of the way, I'm going to work on the Medium review. I'll probably edit all of those videos. I think there's going to be like 4 or 5. Then I have to start streaming Neo 2. What time is it? I might play some Valorant tonight, though, in between, like, the edits. But, yeah. Up next, we'll try to get back to episode 5 next week. But in the meantime, it is going to be me working on the Medium review. I'm going to have to stream some Neo 2. I'm going to try to stream a whole playthrough, but I think it's like a 40-hour game. So it might be a little more difficult. And I have to get a shit ton of work done by Thursday. Fuck. Regardless, it doesn't fucking matter. Thank you for tuning in to episode 4 of Paging Dr. Bob. If you want to join, if you want to be a part of this process, all you got to do is join the Discord, leave a link to a tweet, to a short video, to an article of something you would like me to discuss on the show, and I will discuss it. So until then, peace out. I'll see you guys next week.